Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to go through a tip that could help you quite a lot, because sometimes we hear from customers and people who are running Shopify stores that they lose all of their manually added translations. So this is more or less a video about Shopify translations, translate and adapt, and everything that comes with it, so that you can secure yourself for losing the hard work that you have put into manually translating content. Obviously, translate and adapt gives you the option to auto-translate, but obviously not everything is correctly auto-translated, and so manual work is sometimes necessary. So what I would just like to show you, it's going to be a quite short video, so obviously, like you all know, there is a settings, there is a setting where you can set up your languages. Then if you have implemented translate and adapt, you can actually see all of the fields that have been translated already in the different languages that you have added. Those languages can be added to specific markets. And here you see the translated version, and here you can click on auto translate. But now imagine that you just put in quite a lot of time in manually translating stuff. So for example, I don't want this to be italic. I mean, whatever, right? Then I can actually export all of the translations by going to settings, then to languages, and then you can actually export everything here. So you could do all languages or French. You can say, I want every type of content, so even the outdated and the untranslated. So if you click all here, it's actually this and this included. And then you can select if you want meta fields, yes or no. You can only go for the outdated, and you can also go for only the outdated and the untranslated content. But for this purpose, because we don't want to lose anything, the all content is actually the thing we want to go for. And surely also all of the meta fields. This can take a while because, normally when you have meta fields, there is quite a lot of content in those meta fields. And so exporting this can take quite a lot of time. Just as a quick reminder, the outdated info that outdated content is actually about everything that has been updated on the left side. So I'm just going to go back for a second here. So imagine that this has actually changed on, this is then a product page, but this has not been updated yet. Then this is actually outdated because the translations are not up to date with the initial changes in the original language. So if we want only that information, then we should click outdated. Here in the export, and untranslated speaks for itself, all of the content that is not translated yet. But let's now just select export. Then if we export it, I will pause the video for a second, although I don't think that it will take that long. Then you get something like this. You can just download it in a zip file. So if you then go to the zip file, then there is a CSV. And then what I typically do is I just go to a Google Sheet. And I go to, just replacing this, import. Then I go to upload, and then I upload this file. And then replace the current sheet, and then you just import the data. And then you will see all of the data in the different languages. So basically the locale is French, right? And then you see the default content and the translated content. And in this way, you will never ever lose this export that you have taken, which could be super valuable, obviously. And then obviously, if something goes wrong in your store, you can just file, you can export it to a CSV, right? So that you have it on your computer, and then you go here, and then you actually import here, and then you add the file here. Obviously, you have to make sure that you don't change anything to these fields. But if you export this file or download it in a CSV value, then you should be able to upload it here. And then you always have the backup that I'm discussing. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and this can help you a lot so that you never lose any content that you have manually translated. Good luck. Bye-bye.